So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. We're gonna leave this year, we won't be coming back.
The love I love the most.
You need to say, you better say it right now, 'cause you don't have another day. 'Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound, and I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember
Also, I can't read.
all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
1,
2,
3.
Of everyone's facial sprays. Of water. Of cold water. You see?
Jokes still be funny, we will still remember everything we learned in school. Still be trying to break every single rule. Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Three, two, eight. Change the rose to red. Oh, this graduation's coming into place.
Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow?
Thank you, Lauren.
I guess I thought this would never end. And
No, it's not fine, bitch. It's Friday.
must be a shadow that will follow us round. Will this memories fade when I leave this town?
She's not even friends with Coco.
Yes, she is. Are you stupid?
I'm sweating so much. This is not okay, dude. Are you taking pics?
No. Are you done yet?
I don't know, dude.
All graduates now, we will be moving our chapters from left to right. Congratulations!
Okay, start. Okay. Show me your e-invitation. Okay, you may come in. Show me your e-ticket. Okay, enter. Any other guests? Lucy!
Welcome all. You are the selected few worthy people the book of directors have chosen as guests for today's graduation ceremony for our 3 Coal Valley Victorianos, Swiss Fish High School and Luton School. Today we are celebrating the successes of Chunri Chang, Edison Chan, and Connie Chan. To begin the ceremony, we welcome our guests to the stage to give their kind words towards our graduates. Please give a round of applause for our honored guests.
Okay, it's a graduation. Intermission.
Is it a Hannah Montana?
Yes, true friend.
Is your speech sentiment? I've known
We
each
know.
of you since I was 6,
Eye contact. What are we talking
and
about?
3 of you.
Oh. Wait, since you're 6 or since I was 6?
Since you're since I was 7 or 6, and I think it's fair to say that our friendship
Stop texting people!
has definitely experienced the thick and the thin. I think if someone were to tell us that your 6-year-old self, that today we'll be all here today celebrating your fake graduation, or younger self. I've known each one of you since I was 6 or 7.
I've known you since I was like.
Shut up, it's her speech, dude.
I
You're
know
5
you.
is 1. Okay, okay.
And I think it's fair to say that our friendships have all definitely experienced through the thick and the thin. I think if someone were to tell your 6-year-old self that today we'll all be here today celebrating your real graduation, or younger self wouldn't believe, or possibly imagine how far we came as friends and as individuals. I'm grateful for our friendships and survived through the test of time. Edison?
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Okay, me and you go way back. It's crazy to think how much of our lives were intertwined together, despite us not knowing each other properly. I would have never imagined that the chubby little boy would bring extra underwear to calligraphy. Everyone's bullies will be one of my closest guy friends today. Never fail to make someone laugh with your silliness and exaggerated jokes. Selflessness is probably your best quality that everyone here appreciates. I can speak on everyone's behalf to thank you for feeding us and paying for our things. Your service is truly appreciated. We have our best of times and worst of times, but despite that, we have made it through this far together. Cherry and Connie, I will address you both within the same paragraph. Because a lot of my fondest memories, it's us together. I can still remember your 6th graduation like yesterday. Our two-year-old selves thinking we have accomplished one of the biggest milestones in our lives. Back then, the future still felt so foreign, far, and unimaginable. While looking back today as 18-year-olds and/or high school graduates, I think we can all truly see how far we have matured and grown. And I hope you two are proud of your successes and the person you are today, as much as I am with both of you. Truly, my friendship with you has really reflected how far we have grown as people. Each memory I share with you is a significant milestone in my life. I guess you cry.
Yeah, I think it's because of my period.
Your 5 self, whose world was full of petty playground drama, to me crying my eyes out as you left for your new life in New York, to now spending our last summer together before entering university. I wrote this, you were even there for my first period.
Oh yeah,
I'm happy to know that I'm here today celebrating another huge milestone with you. Same goes for you, Connie. Your humor have always kept me smiling. You have changed and experienced so much within these past years. From this not so innocent year 7, who probably knew too much for her age, to someone who seemed like to be too young to have an alcohol addiction, to you right now, a crazy cat lady who's a little too obsessed with queer-looking Korean stars. I think you have truly transformed the most out of everyone here. I love that I'm able to have a serious adult conversation with you, but also laugh at your inabilities to take care of yourself. You're really one of the most unique people I've ever met, and you should never change yourself for anyone. Since you all missed your graduation, I wanted to end my speech with some generic and typical cheesy advice that every graduation speech seems to have.
How many have we been to?
No, but our graduation
It's actually really good.
Take pride in how far you've come and have faith in how far you can go. But on a more serious note, that I know that I don't see all of you as often as Edison wants. But my friendship with all of you hold an important place in my heart, and I know we will still be in each other's life no matter where the future takes us. At least I hope so. Because it would be a pity to throw a 10-year friendship down the drain. I think this quote is more fitting to what I'm trying to say. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're always there. And I definitely don't see you guys very often.
Thank you, Coco, for the truthful words. Please sit down.
I think that was really shit. You're always like, bye. Fuck you, bitches. I'm graduating.
Let's give a round of applause for our next and final guest, Ian Lau.
I think I'm really
I'm
capable of
scared.
writing very meaningful stuff to people. I can write one for every one of you.
Compliment yourself.
Oh, can you turn it down at least?
Well, I don't get it.
I don't get it too.
Blank space.
Can you turn it down, please? Well, you did it. We all accomplished one of the major early milestones of our lives, high school graduation. Or you did, This is a major step of the journey of your lives, one that you should be recognized for this immense significance. It is an act not only of your personal commitment, but also for of pride. You guys all worked really hard for this day, and your work did not go to waste. Okay, and then
When it's over.
Edison, your mildly obsessive indulgence into tween interests, celebrities, and TV shows have shaped a lot of our conversations and unnecessary arguments these past few years. More or less, this immaturity of yours seems to not have affected your academics as much as it did to your social life, as you seem to have succeeded in your diploma in many ways. From getting 6s in chemistry to teaching us math and chemistry to winning the photography award at your school.
What?
That's shade because I took it for him.
Oh!
Your journey as an Ivy student has been a success to say the least. No matter what your grade would come out to be tomorrow, the effort you have put into your diploma should be celebrated nonetheless. Moving forward, I believe that contrary to popular belief, there's a bright future ahead of you.
What's popular belief? People don't think he's
Yeah, I think it has a bright future. What are you saying?
Oh!
Drop your 10-year-old persona and you're well on your way to becoming a thriving 18-year-old entering the next chapter of his life. I know that you've had your moments of disappointment through these past few years. However, moving forward, I hope you understand that the root of these disappointing events are not from a place of bad intentions, but from a series of unfortunate events such as that of me not being able to make it to Bali the first time due to sudden family trips, and the second time due to antibiotic resistant, literally. That resulted in me staying in the hospital for the majority of the
It's not about you.
I didn't intend to, of course, and didn't want this to happen, and you know it too. Nonetheless, I am happy you enjoyed the trip to the fullest of its potential. Talking about my hospital experience, the only time our next graduate talked to me throughout my entire stay was to ask me about Porsche. So here you go. It's the best I could find.
Oh, yes!
So, okay, Chinnery.
Yes.
Like any married couple, our journey as friends has been a
Oh,
roller
you
coaster.
call us a married couple.
Unlike any divorced couple, there's been ups and certainly many downs in our relationship. However, like any recovering couple going through relationship therapy, we always seem to recover through many unnecessary downs only to make great memories and great Instagram photos again. I know that you've had your moments of disappointment as well. And because you say, I don't say sorry enough, I'm sorry. Sorry for not being No, okay.
You even think I'm sorry
It's
in mine.
genuine. Like, sorry for not being able to live up to your plans and elaborate ideas. Nonetheless, you have finally graduated. Wait, Connie, how about your part?
Recently, he said that she said that we said some shit that you wouldn't believe.
I'm genuinely happy for all that you have gone through, academically and life in general. And to Connie, hi.
Just as predicted. Now, welcome our first honorable graduate, Chinnery Chung.
There's one part about. Oh yeah.
You know, I thought your speeches would be more. It's not deep enough as I thought.
Intermission.
The neighbors are like watching.
It's fine, dude. It's a graduation. Where's my phone? Can you call my phone?
Your phone is recording it, bro. Excuse me, get off your phone. Hello, fellow graduates and guests. First off, I would like to congratulate you all for being able to call yourself Chinri's best friend. Although I am favorites, all of you deserve to feel special and accomplished. It is an honorable title and you should be greatly recognized for it.
She was like just now. I think mine would be most grammatically correct.
I truly appreciate each and every one of you, even when you make me want to punch myself or cry myself to sleep. Thank you all for giving me a friend to explore anywhere with and making mundane. Hello. Situations fun. I would like to begin with Edison Chan because I know if I don't put him first, he'll complain later. Eddie, who knew that on your first day of school at ICHK when Coco and I came to spy on the new kid during lunch and I yelled, "Hi Edison!" to you while your lonely self was staring at the basketball court, our relationship would turn into this, trading likes on Instagram with your cats. You just fake laugh from the camera. Thanks for teaching me math in Mr. Lamb's class and getting me told off all the time. We have come a long way as today you asked me to do addition for you. No, but seriously, thank you for being you. I appreciate and love you more than you think. Thank you for never breaking your promises and never leaving me behind, even though I failed to do so at times. I'm crying because I'm so cute. Sorry for not being as perfect as you are. I know I can always count on you to like my pictures, be punctual, hang out with me, pick up the phone when I need you, and be overdramatic. Connie. You wish. You are the supermarket with your melodious voice. Whatever I tried. Who knew that the person I had no desire to be friends with or talk to the most in primary school would be the person I talk to the most when I'm not even in the same country as you? I've watched you grow into a pathological but very nervous liar, from sneaking out after school to watch Twilight to sneaking out to bike with us. You make me feel better about myself and my disgusting thoughts and habits because yours are worse. For that, I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. Oh, Coco. Oh my God! Oh, Coco. I remember when I lied to you about having lunch with my cousins to get away from going to your birthday party. It's okay though, because I remember having fun at your other birthday party. It's a miracle we have stayed friends for that long, but I'm grateful for it. Thank you for being my source of gossip and entertainment. Oh, Ian.
Oh, that was it for her. Now she's getting it shorter and shorter. Like, what is that gonna be like?
I just was like, you're watching me. There's more to come. Oh, Ian.
Oh, no.
Even though you have pissed me off a lot and I prefer you better with Eddie alone, you are still a good friend. I added good, it just says friend. You're welcome. Thanks for talking to me every day at night for a while until I got mad at you. To be honest, we've seen each other like 2 times this year, so everything I've said before to you late at nights and last year is the cutest it will get. Maybe just go read those again to make yourself feel better. I'm not done. Even though I've said this to each and every one of you before, it's crazy to think that when I left in 2013, we didn't talk, but we still ended up bonding again. When I left, Coco and I only became closer. None of other us talked for 2 years straight, but Connie and I became closer in 2015. No,
time's up.
No, bitch.
It's 2 to 3 minutes, you're taking 10.
But Connie and I became closer after we didn't talk for 2 years. Got closer when we were in different continents.
So you start getting problems.
My phone, no Kyoto. Yeah, just blame on your phone. Eddie, there's nothing here written for you, but I'll keep on going. When I left, we also didn't talk for a while. But summer really changed us. We became closer than we were before.
You're still in love. Summer really changed us.
No, we changed our friendship because like we became closer than we were before. And Ian too, the same thing. Yeah. It's crazy to think we thought we were so close before, like in school, but now we're like even closer away. Thank you for my speech. You're welcome.
Hurry with his. They're gonna take like 15 minutes.
No, it's
Wonderful speech, Henry. Truly wonderful, thought-provoking, leaving me as an announcer in awe. Now, we welcome our second delusional graduate, quote-unquote valedictorian, Connie Chan.
Dear friends, the years sure do go by quickly, don't they? I can't believe we're graduating at Edison's house, no less. I'm actually glad we're having this unconventional graduation. This would definitely be a cute and quirky memory to look back on in the future. And for that, I thank the board of directors, Chinnery, and Edison, and our esteemed guests, Coco, Ian. Esteemed? Yeah. Who selflessly chose to attend even after having their own graduation. On to the special mentions. Chinnery. Yes. We've known each other since we were 3 years old. But for some reason, you've disliked me until you were. It's because you were ugly. I was much better looking than you that age, so. You're alright. Look at your big, look at me. Now we're such close friends, and it's really baffling to say the least. I am forever grateful for this friendship, and I feel as if I can tell you anything. Anyway, being able to contact you and call you during my boarding school life really made a huge difference. I especially enjoyed going on grocery trips, shopping trips with you. Thank you for that.
What is that? Okay, girl.
To Edison. Hi. Again, we've known each other in ICHK, but we weren't friends until we left, which is also odd again. But that's life, I guess. Anyway, your online presence really helped up boarding school. I didn't feel so alone.
Same.
Anyway, I was glad to have a feeling connection to home. Also, I enjoyed seeing videos of your cat. They're very cute. Again, thanks. Hey! We became friends in ICHK. Again, I don't know why and how.
Actually, you stole Connie from here.
No. No. When you ran away from here. Okay. But like, I'm glad we are friends. I really like how you can go on and 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 on about a topic. It's really cool to see how someone can speak so much, and I really, really enjoy that. Especially on the phone, where I would just listen to you speak, and I would just say, yes. Nice to like hear you speak like so much. Like for 2 hours straight. It's really great.
Yes. It's sarcastic.
It's not, really.
It's really great.
Really? You're really nice and cool, and I like you. Thank you for being my friend. To Ian.
Oh,
We're not close, but like I'm glad you could attend our Or it's true. With this our graduation. Thank you. But to conclude, I'm graduating. Thank you all for coming.
Speech was good, but not as good as Chinnery's. Anyways, we welcome the host, the star, the most dramatic of all, our final graduate, Edison Chan.
Selena Gomez.
I'm so sorry.
the
song.
I lived. One Republic.
Oh,
I thought that was your speech. I feel like I should follow some of the script, but like not really, cause
God, it's 3 pages.
looking at all of you today, I feel very blessed to be here. Well, maybe some of you were forced to be here, but all of you are here gathered today for my graduation. So please do laugh at what I'm about to say if it's funny or too cringy, because I would too. Some of you I've known for over 12 years, from sitting across the table from Chinese calligraphy class. Some bonded over relatable and weird fish obsessions, and some bonded from a unique sense of humor and taking lots of Instagram pics, and others from a lovely school which I'm very thankful to be part of. 6 years ago, a clueless little boy who has a buzz cut, wearing this octopus holder with high annoying pitch voice, went to ICHK. I can still remember my first Chinese class. Cherry and Coco greeted me in the hallways when I got them. Yeah, it was Chinese class. I was like, why is it in the playground?
It was
in the hallway of
first time I
Chinese
saw
class.
you was in the playground.
Oh, but you greeted me like in the hallways, but I ignored them.
Yeah.
I was too scared and embarrassed for people to recognize me, so I turned away. Who knew that we became the best of friends? One of the most treasured memories was the Hello, shut up! One of the most treasured memory was the haircut Trinity gave me in the middle of Chinese class during Miss Wong's teaching. I was struggling to take notes while she would use a pair of scissors to cut strands of my hair. During year 9, one left for the US. 4 years later, after our GCSEs, some of us has gone our separate ways. 3 stayed behind, 2 left for the UK. But somehow we'd stay connected. Every time I came back, like every once or 2 or 3 months.
Intermission!
It seems like I never left.
Intermission!
After our GCSEs, some of us have gone our separate ways. 3 stayed behind and 2 left for the UK. Lawrence, you, and E.
Oh, but Lawrence is
Yeah, this was written when Lawrence was here. Every time I came back, like every once 2 or 3 months, it felt like I never left. Yeah. Our friendship remained consistent and some even grew stronger. Sometimes I can't help but ask myself, how did this all go so fast? You know, I have really amazing friends and I feel very blessed every day. There's so many people I would like to thank today, and some of them are here and some who couldn't make it. To these special people, I would like to thank you. You know who you are. So I'm going to start off with the people who are gathered here today. Honestly, sometimes I find you very enjoyable to be with, but you would take it too far. My favorite memory of you was the joke we had 2 weeks ago at a restaurant or someplace with Chinnery. Thanks for tolerating the jokes that I make every day. It's very hard to find someone with a similar humor.
Who is it?
I also would like to say I appreciate how truthful you are. You wouldn't let anyone get you down. Defying the standards that would come with society standards of a millennial. You don't care about what other people think of you or what makes you special. Don't ever lose that part of you. So thank you very much for being my friend.
I think Lawrence.
And also for taking lots of good pics with me. You
Lawrence!
boost up my likes on the
Wait, don't get
you boost up my likes on the white people end. Thank you very much, Lawrence, Tabby, and Nicole.
I really want to pour this all over you.
Don't, it's $16.
I'm gonna sue you.
It's not America. You can't sue people for pouring coffee on you.
You have a cup holder in your bag.
Oh my god. If you
No, it's pretty tight. It won't, like, as long as he doesn't go insane, it should be fine. You do you, boo.
You know, people should start believing we're related because I'm just as smart as you. Your opinions on certain things never fail to make me laugh. From the time you said first class was same as economy. Yesterday you said swimming every day is like chores for you because of your parents. To sharing cute cat memes and videos on Instagram. I will remember you and always will. I keep thinking back to the time we went on our cousin biking trip last summer when we said 1, 2, 3 cousins. It was hilarious looking back at the good times we had. You've been my cousin. You've been my long-term buddy and company during the time in the UK. All those times we texted about our anxieties and loneliness and yet also relatable moments we had facing a new environment. Thanks for being there for me on the way. You gave me some solid advice about ups and downs. Honestly, you gave me more pep talks than my mom. So, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kornika. Connie-chan, my favorite cousin.
You only have one.
This person considers me seasonal, but I know we could be a lifetime of friends. Thanks for making me laugh every day, every time I see you. Sometimes I'm really mad at you, but seeing you just puts a huge smile on my face. So all the times we went hiking to Kaoli Hill and Taimoshan, the pics we had to stop for Instagram, which left us stranded on mountains. And also the time when we had a one-day graduation trip to Macau and you tagged various locations to boost up your likes. I want to say thank you for tolerating me and being the only person who accepts me for being extra. Thank you for tolerating me for being overdramatic. Thank you for giving me advice and taught me how to not give in so easily. When I'm with you, time flies by so fast. It just feels like yesterday you forced me to eat Thai, which is and make me walk back from Taipo to Taiwan. You know, whenever I look back, I will always remember about you talking about praying for good weather. You always cheer me up in the darkest of days. So thank you very much. You're my switch to the bitch, Chinry.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like we should be closest, but which we're not, but it's totally fine because you're probably the longest person that we've known for. Even though we're not always on the same page, you would brighten up my day. I still remember the times when I've texted you from the UK and talked about my frustrations. Thanks for always comforting me when I needed it. Even though we had our ups and downs, for the sake of today, I won't mention anything about Thailand. I always hear you from a distance shouting, ew, gross, and which cheers me up quite a lot. Your weird fixation and irrational fears of ears reminds me of ears every time I see you. Thank you, Poo-Poo, for tolerating me for the past 5 years, and I hope to see you in Exeter. You're gonna switch schools, so it's fine. Now I'd like to thank people who are not in this graduation ceremony.
Wow, Alex!
I would like to give a good shout out for Kieran because we've been close at the last year of GCSEs, and I feel like when I left, it feels very empty without you. I also remember the times when I would ask you out like at night to have dinner because I wouldn't have any more friends to hang out with because Chinny wasn't here, and then some people were too busy for studying for exams.
Okay. Exams were a reason.
Well, Karen didn't care.
Wow.
So, and I remember all those times where you brought me to your athletic training where everyone was running really fast and there was me just jogging. Another shout I want to give out to Vanessa. We've not really been close after, I hope I'll see you back in summer. I think you're coming back in 2 weeks or something. Here's to another shout out for Alexi.
Wow.
When I first came,
we get a shout out.
you got your prior half Cornica. Really don't like the way you've been treating me in the UK. You would force me to do stuff for you, which I didn't want, and I would get really upset.
What?
But it's over anyways. I mean, we've graduated, we finished our IB, and oh, by the way, I have a folder of all your stuff that you told me to do, so if you want to backstab me or something, I'll send that to the IB board so you get plagiarized. Anyways, another shout out is to Angel. I didn't invite you today, but I feel like you won't get our sense of humor, and you get really annoyed with me. Thank you for being the friend that...
Thank you for being the friend that rejected me.
Wait, when you thought it's all over, I think I missed out some people.
Ian.
Oh, my mom and dad. Thank you, mom and dad, for providing me the education.
Wait, when's Ethan's against speech?
Who? Thank you, mom and dad. Oh, I want to thank my helper Minerva because she really helped me help me keep organized. I want to shout out to my cat Bobby, Coco, and Lucy. You guys are the best, right, Lucy? Last but not least, I would like to talk about this other person. Let me just name some of the trips that we're supposed to go on. California, Canada, Bali.
You didn't want to go to both of them, so.
Bali, Australia, which is pending, but I know it's not gonna happen. Etc. Even though my parents get so annoyed with you, and I knew he wasn't gonna go on any of those trips, but somehow I moved on. Because I have such a big heart. To this person, I was actually very disappointed when you didn't go to the Bali trip. Because at first it was just a joke, but I didn't know the last day when I called you and you were in the hospital bed and you said, no, you were at home and you said, I have tonsillitis and I can't go. I was actually kind of sad.
In the hospital.
And I was mad on the outside but sad in the inside. Anyways, today should be a day of celebration. So I decided to move on and be the bigger person. First of all, I would like to say thank you for answering the calls when I needed you. Especially the time at the park in the middle of the night. That was really kind and caring of you. Pouring rain and you went down in the park. I'm really thankful for you, for having you in my life. Shut up, dude. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a somewhat friend. Since you told everyone that you don't have best friends. I don't consider that anymore, but seriously, dude, I want to say how grateful I am. I can still recall from the time we were bonded from drama class. One of the plays we did for Animal Farm. Mrs. Hunter said you were very good chicken because we ate straws from the floor. Thank you very much for hanging out only 5 times with me this summer, even though I've been here for over 40 days. Also, I'd like to thank you for for all those times you've been with me to Fifth Street. And even though we said we were going to be there for half an hour, but we were always there for 4 to 5 hours, which it was very fun. To everyone who's here today, thank you for coming. And every day I get to spend with all of you was birthday, so thank you very much.
I feel bad for mine. What was mine? Can I write one again?
I predicted this really well.
That speech was so cute. You are so cute. Thank you all for the wonderful speeches, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we will be handing out diplomas. Graduates will be called to the stage in alphabetical order. All graduates, please stand. Connie Chan, please come to stage to receive your diploma. Edison Chan.
Where's the diploma?
Edison Chan. All graduates, now we will be moving our tablets from left to right. Congratulations, you have graduated.
We play that.
I don't know how.
No, go back.
Oh, shit.
Video.
No, but the GoPro
Oh
was
my
like,
god! What even? That was the only.
Cherry.
No, how long did it?
Let me have this.
my sister just said I've never seen anything more extra.
Right to left has someone left to right. Are you dumb?
Now, we will be handing out diplomas. Graduates will be called to the stage in alphabetical order. All graduates, please stand. Connie Chan, please come to stage to receive your diploma. Congratulations. Connie Chan. Edison Chan, please come to stage to receive your diploma. Congratulations. Edison Chan. Chinnery Chung, please come to stage to receive your diploma. Congratulations, Chinnery Chung. All graduates, now we will be moving our tablets from left to right. Congratulations.
The music. Let's laugh.
Look how freaking stupid we look. We need. You're always watching us.
I'm sorry for my shitty speech, you guys.
Yeah,
I thought everyone else was gonna be shitty too.
Well, no, you thought wrong.
I'm not in this. I'm the graduate, dude.
I'm the graduate.
Wait, am I in this?
Yeah, who's this over?
What the
Oh, you
fuck?
said with his phone.
I thought I'm in this. Am I in this? Okay, I'll just do it.
I broke it.
Why did you break your switch?
Oh, someone should hold the flower.
Oh, my head.
Oh yeah, someone showed the flower.
Fuck!
Oh my god, Ian, what did you do? Legit, why are you getting those? Can you stop lying?
Literally.
Why would
where
you-
the fuck would I put it?
In the garden?
Okay, then in the garden, does that make a difference?
Yeah. If you put it in a room, there's gonna be like lots of
How
stuff.
do you care if I put it in my room or not?
Okay, you know.
Why do you bite the straw?
Cause so no one.
everyone?
Cause I didn't say that.
He just literally full on attacked him about those plans, and you don't say anything to him.
Go get changed.
I thought this about it because I was thinking you always like wipe your sweat,
That's tissue.
so it's super moist face cream.
Graduated.